Hello everyone and welcome back to Keep It English. Today we're going to talk about the vocabulary you will need to rent a property in an English-speaking country. So let's get started. If you rent somewhere to live, you are called a tenant. Tenant. If you rent with other people who are not attached to you romantically, they are called flatmates. The person who you rent the property from is called a landlord if they are male and a landlady if they are female. The person who organises this agreement is called an estate agent in the UK and a realtor in the US. They will draw up a tenancy agreement for you. Right, the verb for to prepare a tenancy agreement is to draw up. To draw up a contract. What's the past for this verb? Right, drew up. They drew up the contract. And the participle? Drawn up. They have drawn up the contract. The tenancy agreement contains the terms and conditions of your stay in the property, including how much you will pay each month and what each party expects from the other. In order to complete this transaction, you must give an amount of money, normally 1 month's rent, to secure the property. This is called a deposit. The landlord or landlady takes a deposit in case you damage anything or fail to pay your rent. If there are no breakages or problems during your stay, you should get all of your deposit back. To avoid abuse of this system, in the UK, the landlord or lady never directly touches the money. Instead, the estate agent puts it into a government account for the tenant's safety. All that's left is to give your first rent check. Once you arrive at your new home, you will have utility bills to pay. Utility bills are payment requests for essential services that you need to keep the house running. They include your heating or gas bill, your water bill, and your electricity bill. Your house or flat will either be furnished, which means it's with furniture, or unfurnished, which means it is without furniture. If it is unfurnished, you will have to provide the furniture yourself. If something needs to be repaired, you or your landlord or lady must call one of the following people: a plumber for water problems, an electrician for electricity problems, a heating engineer for problems with the heating system, including the boiler, or a handyman for general repairs. The word handyman comes from the phrase to be handy, which means to be good with your hands or to be good at repairing things. Many men and women are handy and don't need a professional to fix things for them. It is a useful skill if you have it. Are you handy? Another word for repair is to fix or to mend. They are both regular verbs. He fixed the system and she mended the system. Finally, let's talk about some household vocabulary. Electrical equipment in the kitchen, such as the kettle, toaster, microwave or vacuum cleaner, are called household appliances. Household appliances. Some landlords provide household appliances with their houses, and some don't. Don't forget to ask. The large appliances, such as the fridge, washing machine and dishwasher, are called white goods. White goods should always be provided with the house, even if it is unfurnished. Finally, what's the difference between to rent and to hire? Well, to rent is normally for long-term things like houses, while to hire is for short-term things like cars or people. For example, you hire a plumber. Well, that concludes our video about renting. I hope you found it useful. To recap on any of the information, go to the lesson notes below or test your knowledge with our quiz. See you next time.